favorite ways to play with yarn doesn't involve a hook, doesn't involve a needle. It's just the yarn of any size, any weight, any thickness, any color, any texture. Just some yarn, good old string, and your fingers. It's called finger knitting or finger weaving. Now, the quick way to finger knit, I like to tie a slip knot, place it over my index finger, don't make it too tight, and then we're going to twine the yarn around our fingers 2 times. Behind the middle finger, over the ring finger, behind and then over the top of the pinky, behind the ring finger, over the middle finger, behind and around the index finger, behind the ring finger, the middle finger. Welcome to Washington. Over the top of the ring finger, and then around behind the pinky, behind the ring finger, over the top of the middle finger, and then just let it hang. See, we now have 2 loops on each finger. Now comes the easy part. Take the bottom loop, the one closest to the palm, lift it up, and then jump it over the top one. Just lift it right up over the tip of your finger. Got the bottom one closest to the palm, lift and jump. Bottom here, lift and jump. And then on our index finger. We don't want that to get too tight because we don't want to cut off the circulation to our fingers. Your yarn's been hanging back here on the back. Just wrap it across the front of your fingers, front side facing you, and then do it again. Bottom loop, jump it over the top. Bottom, over the top, over, and then over. And back the other way. Just lift that up across your fingers, and then bottom, over top, again. Squish it down a little bit. The wider you spread your fingers, the wider your stitches are going to be, and the more lacy and open they're going to look. The closer together you hold your fingers, the tighter the stitch is going to be. Also a little bit more difficult to get that on and off. So make sure you're not wrapping too tight. Nice and loose. There's different ways that you can wrap your fingers, but this one is the quickest and the easiest. And then you just keep going, repeating these steps over and over again until your project's as long as you want it to be. Now this is what we're getting here in the back. See? It's this nice, wide, open little set of stitches. And then here on the back side of it, this looks like little ribbings. See? Remember our little V's? There we go. So just take it as far as you want it to go. You can do a whole skein with it. You can just do a little short piece. Continue bottoms up until it is as long as you want it to go. And then when you've decided that your project's long enough, start with your pinky, take this loop, lift it off your pinky, put it on your ring finger. So now you have 2 loops on your ring finger. I'm going to take the bottom loop closest to the palm, lift it bottoms up, jump it over the top, so now we have one loop left on this finger. We're going to take the loop off of our ring finger, put it here on our middle finger, so now we have two loops here on our middle finger. Got any idea what we're going to do now? Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the bottom loop, pull it over the top. I now have one loop on my middle finger, and then I'm going to finish it off by taking this loop, putting it on my index finger, and then pulling that there. I'm going to cut my yarn, and then I'm going to tie it off by pulling the tail all the way through and tightening it off.